And we're live.
What is up?
What up?
Hey.
Hello.
I just got one thing to say.
Oh, God.
Rocking chair?
Rocking chair?
Right.
This is a woodworking podcast, free show, audio
Just thought I'd throw
experience.
it out there.
Anybody
Rocking.
actually made a rocking chair?
No, I'm a hard no on chairs. I feel like that's the
Yeah.
one thing. Just once I saw a chair shop that was set up just for chairs, I was like, I want none of this ever.
I made a chair once. I hated it. It was awful.
My bud hated it. Ashley, have
around
you
here
ever built a
somewhere.
chair?
I have not built a chair. No.
We should all strive for more.
More chairs?
More chairs.
More chair.
I was just caught in a nightmare of audio because I did exactly what we just warned Ashley not to do, and I had my YouTube audio on, but I couldn't find the window because I've got so many freaking windows. So it was coming from everywhere.
Is it audio experience
People are
in
already
3D?
people are already noticing your hat. Greg is making one for his granddaughter. Oh, very cool, Greg.
A hat?
Very cool. No, a rocking chair.
A rocking chair.
Got it.
It's not a
It's
hat.
It's a dope hat. I get it. I don't know how young the kids are getting.
I
the
think
jokes,
Braden, the old Greg, is going to be selling those. Are you going to be selling those?
I am going to be selling these.
Ooh.
Gonna drop the reel after this.
I'm telling
You
Chance.
better do it soon. I think that wave is going to be very short-lived.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got
It's
like
going to be one of
14
those
minutes.
fly-by-night things.
I don't even think my hat shipment is going to make it to me fast enough to get
Before
these
the
out.
wave dies.
I'm doing pre-orders, and I'm hoping that the hat of the summer of 2024 makes it to the summer.
You got to be ready for the next wave, though. I think that's the key.
Yeah,
here.
what's coming next?
I mean, I think it's a little early to be saying it's the hat of the summer. Literally, today is the technical first day of summer.
I know that's the point. Like
It
it's a
can't-
hat. It's a hat of summer.
We
We got the
still got
boys of summer.
we still got,
there's the
like,
hat of summer.
3 months of summer, or is that
It's
Yeah.
the hat of the
3 months?
summer. The hottest,
But
hottest trends.
Viral TikToks, they only come like once a year. So
Do they? Because the Dirt Man was around for like a month now. And then there's
Put
the
a little dirt
chauffeur.
under my pillow for
There-
the dirt
Listen,
man.
there's a
I
new
love that
meme
song.
like every other week, and I love it. That's why I love social media and why my brain
Actually,
rots.
this is the pre-show. You just got to jump in. Like we talk
Okay.
a lot of stupid nonsense.
Yeah, so we didn't even get to do that. Sorry, I was having some audio issues.
No, you're good. You're good.
And yeah, so basically the pre-show is us getting prepped for the show. We're gonna pre-listen to some questions live because
And
why not?
a little pre-lit. Maybe?
Pre-lit. Basically,
Maybe that's
it's
just me.
it's
Maybe that's just me.
the lobby at Workbench Con, the Maker Camp
Okay.
hangout. You know, the post Piney Festival because I know you've gone on that one. Basically,
Yep.
the hangout, but we
I'm
do
gonna
it in
tell you
reverse.
guys what?
Basically, the
summer
after
ales-
parties first.
The summer ales are going down good.
I myself am drinking crayons.
Oh,
Yeah,
does it taste
delicious.
colorful?
I didn't know you were.
Yes, I'm in the Marines.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, I'm gonna
the
make some
joke I
people
was going
mad.
for. I couldn't think of it. Isn't that the joke? The Marines
That's-
eat crayons.
Like those like 4-packs
Max,
of pencils.
of course you can. You're a VIP patron.
Those 4
Sorry.
packs of colored pencils that you get at the restaurant. They call them Marine MREs.
I've never heard this before.
Oh yeah.
Every-
I've seen it on like TikTok Shop too, and online people will sell them like it's like it looks like a little munition crate, but it's
Uh-huh.
just 4 colors of crayons and it says Marine MRE.
Listen, everybody.
I'm gonna make some
needs
people
to,
mad.
Everybody's gonna need to sign up for VIP patronage. Support our troops. Not those troops, like these troops, like not the ones that everybody's always talking about.
Yeah,
Just to be super clear. Very.
I mean,
different.
we have our troops are the Met Army.
That's right.
They're not the best. They're not the worst. They're meh. They're
Yeah.
fine.
Just meh.
They're
fine.
magnificent. Oh, actually,
Where did that come from?
the meh thing was the review.
Oh, yeah, that review we got a long time ago, and we've just leaned into it like
Hammy,
hardcore.
Hammer, something. What was his name?
RJ Hammy.
RJ
Hammer time.
Hammy.
Don't ask me why I remember that. I didn't send any flaming bags of poo to his door or anything like that.
So actually, our first negative review was this guy RJ Hammy, and it was 1 star, and it just said, "Meh." That was the entire review.
A man of
Straight
many
into the
words.
point. But It's become our strongest thing. And then he revised. It's funny. He kept leaving reviews, not realizing that if you're logged in, it just overwrites your review. So he just kept leaving us the same 1-star review, and eventually he was like, "Yeah, they gotten better. 3 stars." Like, oh, why do you still listen?
You're like,
We
well, at
did.
least we've improved.
We wore him down.
We basically, this is how we make friends. It's called attrition. We
Yep.
wear
Beat 'em
away at
down.
people's wills. I just kept bugging Ashley until she started answering my DMs. Like, hi,
true.
hi, your stuff's cool.
Not
Hi.
true at all.
Yeah, that's not true. She finally responded when I got involved. And I think we should absolutely read into that I am better than you.
Right. It could be because I didn't officially ask. I was just like, you need to be on a podcast. Like we do. Me and Dan basically just walk around Workbench Con. Like, you're cool. You need to be on a podcast.
Oh, I
And then
drunkenly
crickets.
invite people all the time. And
Which
then
podcast?
Follow through on that.
They'll reach back out a couple weeks later. Hey, were you serious? And I'm like,
Hey.
who are you? Remind me.
Like that depends. That depends.
What? Who's John Malecki? What? Never heard of him. We do need to have Malecki on at some point because at this point
Do
we've
we
been
though?
asking him for 2 years.
Do we though?
Yeah, why
like
not?
I like that we just keep teasing them. Just dangle the carrot a little bit.
It's like
I
when
think that
we said we are gonna have Lizzo on for like 2 years.
you say Lizzo.
Lizzo, yeah, we've been trying to get Lizzo. We were in talks with their agent, but then she had the whole fallout with her. She said some stuff, and we just couldn't have her on. We said no.
That's true.
Yeah.
We had to pull our invite.
Yeah, I don't want to get anyone too excited, but maybe a DM got sent to Taylor Swift. Maybe I had a few too many. Who knows?
Oh, there have been many DMs that
Hey, well,
She's
Swift.
a maker. She makes music,
That's true.
and beyond that, guys, she makes me feel things. In here.
She just like a nice
Unpopular opinion. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was
No,
gonna say
I
she
wanna hear
just
this.
like a nice piece of quilted maple makes the heart aflutter.
Ashley's unpopular opinion.
I think I know what it is.
I'm not a Taylor Swift fan.
It's okay.
I don't like.
That's fine.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's-
I mean, people can have bad taste, and we'll still have them on the podcast sometimes.
Well, I guess so.
No,
Gonna
I'm
name
not
the
gonna
baby
name my kid
Taylor.
Taylor. No.
But I don't think Emma is going to name it that. Peter just doesn't know.
Tay Tay.
Actually, Juniper
My
in
daughter
reverse
is a
is
huge
Taylor Swift.
Swiftie.
Check it.
My daughter is a huge Swiftie.
So is Emma. And I don't mind it. It's a bop. Or they're bops. They're always playing in the background of my house, and I'm like, okay. It's the same thing. It's attrition. It wore me down. I'm like, okay, this is fine.
She went to
Listen.
the Eras. My daughter went to the Eras tour 3 times last year.
That's too many
Holy
times.
cow.
That's too many times.
That's
Like
so much money.
Does this show vary every time though, or are you watching
No.
the same concert every time?
it
Just
varies in the
just
sense.
different location.
Yeah,
Right.
it varies in the sense that it's expensive somewhere else.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like staying at a Marriott in different towns.
Was it 3 times? It may have been 2. It was still more than I would have went.
It's so funny. I used to go to
Definitely
like
more than I would've went.
I've really just gone through all the genres of music. There was a country phase, there was a rap phase, there was a metal phase.
I went through all those phases today in the shop.
Well, that's the thing. Like now I like whatever will play, I'm cool with it. Although occasionally when
What
I can't mix genres when country singers start rapping, I just have to skip.
I like about that kid that's been working with me, I played some old school Eminem today, and he was singing along with it, like old, like I'm Slim
Like
Shady.
8 Mile Eminem.
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
And then we bounced over 90s country, and he knew that stuff too. I was like, you're gonna fit along just fine around here.
Well,
It'll be great.
I don't actually really trust anybody that doesn't know 90s country. Like,
This is true.
I'm just a little bit suspicious of them. Like people that don't like dogs or that dogs don't like them. 90s country is kind of the same parameter for me.
And now you know why I spent so much time trying to get your dog to like me. I just wanted to be your friend so bad.
She doesn't like anybody. Like she's scared. She is scared to go into the room where her food is, even though nothing bad has ever happened to her ever. But something about the doorway, she's like, nope, murder room.
I can't
What
believe
kind
I
of dog do
didn't
you
know
have?
that you had a dog.
She's a German Shepherd Border Collie. She's a dog. She's 100%
She's-
dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
She's all the dogs.
Actually, you got
But
dogs too, right?
She's adorable. She's
I
adorable,
have
but
one,
she's a chicken.
yes.
Well, then what about the
Yeah.
other two bald ones? The children.
The children, they're not bald.
You-
I mean, they
Well,
have
not
hair,
bald, but,
that's
you
just
know.
not all over their body. You threw me off there. I'm like, my kids have hair. Yeah, 2 humans and 1 animal.
So what's your dog's breed?
What breed of
He's an
humans do you have?
Australian. Just humans.
Oh, okay.
Australian Shepherd dog, though.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, she's psycho. She's a year and a half and she's crazy.
The dog is scared because you played Garth Brooks and he has a huge human trafficking ring.
What?
What is Lars all about? All of a
What is
sudden?
happening here?
He's saying that
The facts
Eminem
are
is
hitting too
domestic
hard.
violence and oh my gosh, Lars, are you okay?
Just
Is that
fact
what-
checking
Garth
us.
Brooks has like a whole alternate persona too. He had like a remember. Do you guys remember when he tried to release a whole album under like a different name and it was like rock music?
Chris Gaines. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
God.
Yeah, he had like an emo like phase or something.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, when was that?
Yeah. Lars,
No idea.
Lars, I'm not gonna Google that. That seems
Gonna put you on a watch list.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll take your word
Oh
for it,
no,
bud.
I didn't consider that. I've already Googled it.
I'm
sorry.
Oh no.
He subscribed to his
Did
podcast.
you at least do incognito mode or something?
Oh, that's right. I did set up my VPN on my phone. I might be safe.
Oh
yes,
yeah, I
I'm
gotta
safe.
set up a VPN real soon for reasons. We won't go into those reasons. But you
Oh,
can
Secret
imagine.
reasons.
Oh, I should probably
Oh,
prep.
I
for
need
the
to
question.
refresh my drink. Be
Yeah,
right
yeah.
back.
Refresh the beverage.
You refreshed it 15 minutes ago before we started.
Let
Dan.
him cook.
Are we counting? Are we counting his drink?
Do you really want to count that high?
No.
None of us have fingers that go high enough.
Lex Reed just called in. All right, we got a lot of voicemails.
Thousands of
Ooh.
people disappear at Garth Brooks concerts every year.
Yeah, when they
Interesting.
leave because it's
Right.
bad.
This is a rabbit hole I do not need to go down.
This is
Let's
not a
see.
conspiracy theory podcast. We
Mm-mm.
tried that. It didn't work.
Yeah. I
Tom
Conspiracy?
Segura joked that Brooks looks like a serial killer. The story has grown to a conspiracy about his tour dates coinciding with missing people. Don't people go
Oh my-
missing like every single day though?
well, yeah.
Statistically, like some of those dates are going to line up.
That fan is
I did not
Dang.
realize that our Maker podcast was going to turn into like a murder mystery podcast
Conspiracy
tonight.
theory.
I want to
Yeah.
dive.
What are we talking about?
deep-
Are
Uh,
we still
dark.
talking
It's
about
still in Garth
We're
Brooks.
putting on our tinfoil hats.
Braden's leaning into
Thousands
it.
of
Talk
people
about
disappear.
conspiracy theories.
I mean, he's
Oh my
like, I
God.
already Googled it. I might as well go fully deep in
Yeah,
this.
I'm
We're all in.
already at the edge of the
I
rabbit
can't
hole.
tell if Lars is being
Facetious? It's a
I
word on my
feel like
calendar. I had to say it.
I feel like he is at Garth Brooks makes them go missing. Tom wouldn't lie. That now I feel like we found the thing.
Okay.
the line.
First of all, who the hell is Tom? Who's
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura, he's a comedian.
Oh, I know.
I thought you
he's
meant
great.
like
I him.
the-
I haven't heard that bit.
The top
Okay.
5 or top 8 Tom from MySpace.
Oh,
You
The good old
you
days.
said you said comedian. I heard Canadian.
Okay, well, he might be.
He's a Canadian.
No, he lives in Texas because he has a bit about living next to a senator from Texas.
Ah.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh my God,
That's
we have
where
so
all-
many questions. Okay,
That's
by
where
the
all my
way,
exes live.
we have a
They live in
boat.
Texas.
Oh, that's why you hang your hat in Tennessee. That might be Polish, but I know that one. Actually, I know that one. I learned that one from Grand Theft Auto. It was on the country radio station in the game because it had actual songs. That was it. That was one of them. Dan doesn't listen to those stations, so
interesting.
No, I blocked that one because it's awful.
Dan's a big Grand Theft Auto fan, so I have to drop that knowledge on
I'm
him.
not only
Oh,
a fan.
okay.
I'm a player.
It's a way of life for Dan.
It is.
He
I
puts the
played
grand
for-
in Grand Theft Auto.
I play for an hour a day at least. You gotta have something to take your mind off the shop and work, and that's my thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Not family, not friends, not
To hell with
Oh.
family. To hell with those guys.
not like a hobby. Grand
Well,
Theft
my
Auto.
hobby makes me money, so I gotta have something.
Yeah,
else.
your hobby became work.
Exactly. Thank you, Ashley.
Like I
you
read.
get it.
Yep.
I read. Then that's my hobby. But like, I'm not going to
Read.
make money reading. Yeah, I'm a
I
big
can't.
book nerd.
Oh, you need to find a way to monetize that. There's a lot of business in that.
I haven't.
I feel
read
like
a
the only
book.
thing to do would be like content creation, like book talk. Like how else would you make-
Audiobooks.
I'm getting
Yeah.
deep into
Oh,
book
yeah.
talk now
I
on,
haven't
on
read a
TikTok
book
for some reason.
since before Garth Brooks started human trafficking. It's been a
See,
long. It's been a long
I
time.
can barely read, but somehow I'm on that TikTok because I just refer the books to
Yeah.
Emma. It's actually you posted that stack of books, and she's like, "Oh, those are spicy."
Yeah, I like the spicy books. This bookshelf back here I built, I don't know, I think a couple years ago, and it had no books on it. And I've read all of those already.
Wait, did I
Nice.
hear? Did you say
I got it.
spicy books?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Spicy.
like
Like Lady Smut.
no,
50
no,
Shades of
no.
Green.
Like when your wife reads a book, then you both enjoy it. It's like that type of spicy.
Oh, I see. I see where you're
That
going.
Oh,
I
wait,
saw
little-
smoke.
Wait,
Took
no,
way
no,
too
no.
long.
Hold on.
Does that go
Like,
along
I
with
mean, you're
Braden's
both
hat?
right.
Does
You're
that
both
go along
right.
with Braden's hat?
Is
by
it a
chance?
There's-
bookshelf full of cooking books that all focus around cilantro?
Yeah.
No. Cilantro's not spicy.
Yeah, Dan. Several people messaged me about
It's got a
that.
little tiny twinge of spice. Come on, give me something.
Dan-
Cilantro can be spicy.
When Dan needs like some like hot sauce for like wings, he gets the ketchup out.
Mm.
Oh,
Just,
come on.
just a little bite.
Dan loves his ketchup.
So does my kid.
I hate ketchup. Don't.
No,
stop that.
Dan's thing is mayo. I somehow, for me, I landed on Team Ketchup. So like we fight over that for some reason. This is our hobby now.
Very passionate about our condiments here,
Yeah.
apparently.
Well, because it started, they were saying how raising. Do you have Raising Canes? Is that what it's called? Raging Canes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
think we do.
Did you say raging cane?
Raging.
I saw them in concert last month. They were great.
They opened for Garth Brooks. It was a-
So apparently they're like their sauce is mayo and ketchup based 50-50, and me and Dan just have this dumb argument over like which one's the primary ingredient.
mayo. I know somebody who works for Raising Cane's corporate, and he has confirmed
Ashley,
that mayo is the first ingredient.
thank you
Okay,
so
but
much
is that the
for putting
same
up with.
type of? But now I have a serious question. Is that the same type of like In-N-Out sauce, like on an In-N-Out burger?
Kind
Is
of.
that a ketchup mayo base?
It's better though.
Let's see.
It's got a little cilantro in it. It's so much better.
Well,
It's got a little kick
apparently
to it.
Spicy.
Little
Got a little
zing.
kick.
it's very okay fast food, but the sauce is Braden, what's the word that you use?
The sauce is the sauce.
It's bussin'.
Scrumdiddlyumptious?
No, I thought you were gonna say bussin'.
Oh, it is bussin'. No cap.
He's trying to blend in with the youngs.
Yeah.
With the
Like
young.
With the
I guess
young
I'm
folk.
too
With
old
the
'cause I
youths.
don't
Raging
understand it.
Cane's kidnapped the youngest
Actually,
brother of every Garth Brooks
if-
fan.
If anyone's blending in with the youths, it's Ashley because she's got the high socks on now. So that's apparently I learned. We were
Oh.
talking about this a couple weeks
I
ago,
did.
where like low socks, like you're
The kids did not
you're
stop
old.
Socks mean you're old. Ankle socks mean you're old now,
Yeah.
apparently.
My kids
have
did
to
not
have
confirm
tall
that.
socks.
My kids are teenagers, and they were like, "No, high socks are dumb." So
According to the internet, that's
I
the
think
thing.
they're
I don't
trolling
know.
us. I think they're trolling us, you guys.
Probably.
The internet is trolling us.
I'm fairly certain that the graphic that they use for how to make In-N-Out sauce is the exact same picture for how to make cane sauce. It's a lot of mayo and ketchup.
I feel like that's a
Hmm.
good base for any sauce.
Oh yeah.
I just have
It
to
is.
pretend there's not mayonnaise in it.
Ashley,
if-
don't do this.
I'm
to me.
sorry. I have to pick team not mayonnaise. Anything but that.
It's not even team other condiment. It's team the other guys.
The other guys.
I just want to point out that Kamani said that every time Braden talks, it's a hate crime.
That's
What the
God.
heck?
Wow.
That's pretty funny. I don't care. Who
I don't know where to go from here, but you guys have met my wife. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Or the actress that you keep hiring
Or-
every time
yeah,
there's
or
a camera
or
around.
the actress formerly known as my wife.
I like didn't see a picture or video of his wife for like good 9 months of us knowing each other. So I was like, I don't even know if they're
think I
real.
have.
So like
I don't know your wife.
it's like I don't even know if she exists. You keep mentioning her, but I don't know.
She's a paid actress.
Paid
She
actress.
is.
Well, I finally met him in California,
too.
and
The child
those are
too.
either very well paid actors on a free vacation, or it's all true.
It's funny. I think Chad, Hannah's husband,
Mhm.
called her an Egyptian queen,
An
or
Egyptian
or something.
goddess.
Ooh.
Goddess.
It was the
And she
highest
like,
compliment she's ever
she was like,
gotten.
"Woo."
Ooh. Well, what I forget. What's his nationality? He's like, is it
Arabic?
It's some kind of like Arabic, Middle Eastern, but like he's so tan too. So he just looks like he's from California. And also his name is Chad.
Yeah,
So, you know.
Chad. Bruh.
Kind of Arabic name is Chad.
Oh well, that is a country in Africa too. So like, I don't know. It could be quite ethnic. I don't know. Maybe we stole it.
Ethnic, like cilantro is spicy.
Yeah.
Is
We
that-
stole the
yeah.
name Chad from the world and we just like made it a California name.
Chad.
Terrible. All right, so let's do this because we're gonna be interviewing Ashley and just kind of having a grand old time. But we have a lot of questions, so let's pre-listen to them now. If any of them are
A
really
late write-in, by the way. I don't know if you
oh,
saw
I
that.
did see that. We're gonna have to figure that out.
All right.
If these are all out of left, or some of them are out of left field and won't pertain too much to what Ashley does, maybe we'll just save them for next week. But otherwise, we'll play all the applicable ones.
Here's the deal, Ashley. We do not answer these questions in the pre-show.
Okay.
We just pre-listen live.
We're just listening.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically, we used to pre-listen to questions because we had some crazies call in. Adrian,
Oh, okay.
our dear friend Adrian, and then we decided to pre-listen to the dangerous questions live.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, to
which-
make sure that they're not
To
super
make
racist
sure they're
or
not-
something. Yeah.
So you listen to them live. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes a whole lot of
Everybody
sense.
can
And
Yeah.
yeah.
we have a lot of trust in the community.
No, we don't.
As you should.
All right, first one is from Mike Suter from Makers for St. Jude.
Hey, that's this guy.
Hey guys, this is Mike with Woodworker versus Cancer. And in August, Gravel Worlds is going to give me a booth to their expo. And Gravel Worlds is one of the largest gravel races in the U.S. And they'll have about 2,000 cyclists and some runners. And then they have their expo Thursday and Friday where I'll have the booth. And they expect about 5,000 people there. And St. Jude
Lord.
might be there with me, somebody representing them, so which would be cool. But I'm looking for ideas on what I can make on the CNC that would sell well. It's kind of probably similar to a craft show, and I know all you guys have done craft shows. So I'm also going to make finisher plaques that they can put their number in so they can actually buy those there. But then I'm going to also offer to make ones that are specific, so that would have their finish time, elevation, everything, which I'd have to make afterwards. But just looking for any ideas on what might work well there. Thanks a lot. Later.
Oh, that's a perfect.
Well, I have an
question
idea for
Ashley.
Mike, considering he's local to me.
You're not coming.
Borrow
Is it
my
C
laser
tables?
pecker. No, borrow my laser pecker and do it on site.
Yeah.
Or
That's-
actually, I keep seeing you in the X
I
tool.
feel like she was the first one to do that. To
I
just
keep seeing
bring
you
the
in the
thing to
X-Tool
the show.
sponsored ads actually for their little portable laser.
I have lots of thoughts about that, and I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not.
Interesting.
Allowed to say whatever you want. You know, within reason.
Yeah.
We'll get into it on the
We can
podcast.
touch on that later.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we'll touch on that in between the pre-show and the actual show and see what we can talk about.
Okay.
I am very curious now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You
more
had my
curious.
interest and now you've piqued my curiosity.
Curiosity. That's the saying. Yeah. Close
I don't
enough. Let's see. All right. Next one's from Alex Adams.
Hey guys, it's Alex at Type A Furniture. It's a little bit late right now while I'm recording this, but I do have a question for Dan.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, God.
It's Dan from Daniel Dunlap's Woodworks.
Dan from Daniel Dunlap's Woodworks at 3 a.m. Who is this?
My name is Daniel.
What are you wearing, Dan from Daniel Dunlap Woodworks?
I'm doing short sleeve shirt and flip flops.
Well, she sounds hideous.
Well, she's a woodworker, so... Also, don't forget to use code LittleBug for 10% off of your surf prep order.
No.
Wow, what the heck is this?
I love that they did the State Farm commercial.
State
bit.
Farm.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Was
My
there an
favorite-
actual question in there?
Yeah,
or you
my
just
favorite
need to
part
send
is that
in?
there was no question there. No
Yeah.
question. There was barely a statement.
Well, he did actually call in with a question, I assume. So here it is.
Oh, Lars. No, don't.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sorry.
It's your favorite person from Type A Furniture. And my question for you guys is, what is your preferred method of stripping finish after you've realized the finish that you put on did not go on as expected and needs to be redone?
Okay.
Oh, I've had
Interesting
I've had that
question.
problem in the past.
Burn it with fire.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Start all over.
Start over.
I would actually agree with that. Typically, yeah, we can go in more detail, but I've been known to do that.
All right.
Just
We're
like
not,
chuck that
we're not
thing.
answering the question. I'm just
Yeah,
making comments,
I know.
man.
No.
It's
It's
commentary.
just
bickering.
it's my brain just processing. Like it just says things.
Speaking of the brain saying things, Josh the dad.
Papi.
Okay, the board's on. He's got a... What button does he push? Oh, there it is. Hey, guys, it's not Josh the dad. It's Bill! This is so cool.
Ashley's confused.
Oh,
we have
and now I know
characters
why
call in.
Josh is such a dork.
Yeah, our listeners do bits now. This is the
Okay.
army we've
This is our
groomed.
life.
Yeah, just a bunch of audio engineers calling in.
Anyways.
Although that was a bop of a song, I'll give them that much.
Hey, guys, so last week I was going to ask a question about sandpaper, but I don't know. Josh said, we can't record because, you know, they're at a surfboard convention. And I was like, oh, sandpaper surf prep. Oh, man, my bad.
Surface preparation?
Anyways,
Duh.
well, I've got some boo-boos on my hand, and I've got these splinters, and they kind of went in my fingers, and I can't get them out. So I'm just curious, what's your best method for getting out splinters?
Okay.
Right, I gotta go. Yeah, sorry. I'm out. Bye.
What is going on in the background? there?
It was Josh
Was
the
that a
dad
bar
trying to
fight?
get into the studio. That was the...
Oh, I
I'm
see. I
trying
see.
to paint the picture here.
All right.
Ashley,
Take the word
I
pictures.
should have warned you about all this stuff.
It's an experience. It's all an experience.
It is an experience.
An audio...
Yes, technically.
You are technically experiencing it. All right, next question's from Malcolm.
Hey guys, it's Malcolm from Boston Nova Woodworks. And this week I just wanted to see if you had any tips for finding businesses that you could sell your products or services to. How do you build those relationships?
A
For
good
example,
question.
Pete, I know you have the ice
An
climbing
actual
tools.
question.
Braden, you have the puzzle boxes. Lizzie and Ashley have custom logo signs along with the other work that they do. So any advice that you can share on how you found and developed those relationships would be helpful. Thanks.
Hawk tour.
I market memes to businesses.
Listen, sometimes you just got to underpromise and over-deliver, which is, the professional version of
Jeez. All right, last voicemail, Stubby K Studio.
I can't believe I wasted that.
Hey,
joke.
fellas, this is Max from Stubby K Studio. I've got a question for you today, but I do see that you've got a new member of the podcast, so we owe someone a openly gray t-shirt, even though he may not be openly gray yet. He will eventually be.
He will be.
So I've got a question
He's
about
not gray either,
CAD
though,
Cam.
to
I've
be
got
honest.
my Onefinity. I'm setting it
I
up
got
right
one
now.
right.
And thanks, Pete, for the advice on the Pwn CNC water-cooled spindle. Got that too. The question I have is, what would you recommend for CAD Cam that's not outrageously expensive? I'm really very well versed with easel because I've been using that with my CNC for the past couple of years, and I know I can generate G-code with that, but I know that's also for gerbil-based controllers, and this is Masso-based. So any insight that you could give would be appreciated, and we'll be looking forward to hearing your podcast this evening. Have a good evening.
Another good question. Shocking. I mean, they're all good questions.
All very good looking
I
questions.
don't want to hate on our listeners. They're all good questions. But very good.
All right, let's.
Don't we have that written one?
Yeah, I got it. I'm about to
Yeah,
do
Pete's
that.
gonna have
Give me
AI
a
read
minute.
it or something.
He's gonna chat GPT it.
I'm gonna Chat
Something.
GPT it. We'll see how this. Okay, this is gonna be a good one. Just generating now. Sorry, give me 1 second. Just got to go to space and back. There we go. All right.
Enhance.
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 Enhance. So this is from Max Reed.
Hi and hello. I recently was given an antique pocket door from a 2-flat in Old Town Chicago. It's about 9 tall, 2 thick, and still has the original 150-year-old brass handles. My question is, what the hell should I do with it? We thought about filling it with epoxy and turning it into our dining table. We discussed using it to display mosaics at our shows. Thank you again to Ashley for always answering my stupid mosaic questions. We even though about making it an art piece for our wall. Any idea and opinions would be much appreciated. Love you long time.
Good question.
That's a conundrum.
I want to find this thing now.
Now I want to see a picture of it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me look it up on the phone. So
And they probably have a picture of it on their IG account.
Oh, I'm going right there. You know
Reed
it.
Design Co.
Did they know that?
REID.
I'm trying to see if we can find it.
I was telling that for all the people.
For all the people.
I want Max and Alyssa and Ophelia to have all the followers.
Yeah, guys, if you have a photo of it, send it to me. I'd love to show everyone because I'm very curious. I wanted like see because you say like a pocket door and it seems, you know, like I grew up in cheap places that were built in the 80s, so they were all like hollow doors with like veneer sides on it. Like a door you can like if you hit it too hard, you can like put a hole in it.
This thing's probably super solid though.
I'm
Probably
assuming
solid.
Yeah.
solid wood. Or it's got some glass work in it. That could be nice. All right,
Having
so-
it as like a display background, I think that would be super cool.
Yeah, or even a table.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
thinking.
like depending on how it looks, I kind of want to see it as a table too.
Yeah.
But we'll see if we can
We'll
get some
dive
of
into
these.
this in the actual show.
Yeah. All right.
We're all just gonna speculate what it looks like.
No, you didn't. How could you? This is strike 2, Max. Strike 2. Mark my words.
This is why I like Alyssa better. I'm just gonna say it. I've said it before.
Yeah,
I'll say
Alyssa,
it
she
again.
would have a photo referenced in the email. She would have a little video, a little reel that she would recorded with it.
She has better taste in ball caps.
She does. And then Ophelia, she's my favorite. Let's be real. I mean, the other two are great, but Ophelia, their daughter, she's the biggest fan of AWP. So we're a fan
Oh
of
yeah,
hers.
I thought we were talking about second place. Sorry, I should have been more clear there.
All right. Well, what? We got an email.
Oh yeah, he sent a
Oh, I'm very
Ooh,
curious.
V
Let's
door, but it's what it looks like, apparently.
see. Let's.
I
take-
swear, if this takes us to some spoof George Strait murder website, I'm gonna be upset.
Are you still in a black hole over there? Are you still looking
I
at
just closed the tab. It is put to bed. It is finished.
Okay.
You're
so
going back to it.
vintage pocket doors. It's okay. Yeah, I was
Okay,
thinking like
so
nice,
a
nice
standard
hardwood
old
doors.
door.
I was trying.
Okay.
I was imagining maybe some like ornate like glass of some kind in there as well. I feel like those
That
popular.
glass.
What do they call it? Stained glass windows, Peter. That's what they call it. Use your words. All right. So why don't we get? We got other questions pre-listened to. There's nothing else that came in, right?
Nope.
Nope. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the email
Ooh,
too.
if you scroll down, you see the hardware. That's some bussin' hardware.
I can't even with
Oh,
you.
you're gonna
gonna make me go-
Kamani angry.
Okay, that is pretty cool. All right. Well, I don't know if it was the hardware from that they got as well, but that is some pretty cool looking hardware. It looks like that.
Ooh.
Very ornate. Neat.
Okay,
Oh, that'd
so
be something I'd want to save for sure.
I saw that hardware, and my brain immediately jumped to Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
The Short King himself.
Why?
I don't know.
It is very
You don't have-
vintagey.
You don't have an explanation for
castle.
that? That's pretty.
I
It's pretty
Castles?
weird
Oh,
and specific.
It's still on the doors, so they do have the hardware on there as well. Beautiful.
It's ornate, and then ornate went to castle, and then castle went to. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Okay. Wasn't
Wow.
isn't his
Wow,
voice the
that's
guy
quite the
from?
Jump.
That's-
You said his
That's
voice, or you said it in his voice, and I can't picture. Hugh
Okay.
Grant. Hugh Grant nailed it. No, nobody else. Okay,
no,
just me.
I don't get it.
Wait, are you saying Hugh Grant is the voice of
I
that
think-
character?
No, it was John Lithgow.
Is
No,
it?
no. To pay for the movie, they got a huge grant.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it because it was a pun.
Yeah, Max said John Lithgow.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Max agrees with me. Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm thinking of.
It
We
was
just
John
watched the
Lithgow.
new Willy Wonka movie, and the what are they called? The Oompa Loompa.
The Oompa Loompas?
Yeah, that's that guy that I blank. Hugh Grant.
Oompa Loompa Americans.
He was not a huge Grant. He was a tiny Grant because he was an Oompa Loompa. So there we
All
go.
right, let's get the heck out of here. And go
Best
to the actual
best
show.
part of Bridget Jones's Diary. Hugh Grant. That's really showing my age here. All right. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's jump into the show. Guys, this is gonna be a good one. We have no guests for next week, so some of the questions may roll over till then. But we're gonna be talking hustle culture and other stuff with Ashley, and we're gonna talk about her project that she's working on with Lizzie. So make sure to tune in this week. And love you guys. We'll see y'all next week.
Hey, hold on. We do have a guest next week.
Do we?
Yeah, he sets fire to stuff. Works with leather.
Oh yes, Michael from Calavera.
That's
Cool.
right. I forgot about that.
Oh my goodness.
Is it on the calendar?
It is on the calendar.
Okay, well I should have checked the calendar.
All right, Pete, you're fired.
Wait, no,
Sorry.
it's not on the calendar, is it?
This is
It
awkward.
is on the calendar. I'm looking at the calendar
Oh,
right now.
you put on the actual recording. Never mind. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about calendar etiquette later. All right, guys. So thanks for joining us. Next week is Mike from Calavera Tools. That's gonna be awesome. Talk about his shop hiccup and everything. Plus the business, because it shop flooded. Never mind. It's like nobody listens.
Okay,
to
bye,
it.
bye, bye,
All
bye,
right,
bye.
bye, bye, bye.